My name is Aya Khalil. I recently came out with a book called The Night Before Eid, and that came out in March, so a couple of weeks ago. And it's just basically like an intergenerational story about a boy and his grandma, and they're excited for Eid, and they bake a lot of cookies.
And tell people more about this because I just saw you have a few different books that you've
I do.
written.
I do, yes. So that one is my latest book, and then I have my debut book came out in 2020, right before the pandemic hit, in February of 2020, and that one is called The Arabic Quill. It's an immigrant story. It's about like fitting in and belonging, and obviously like immigration. And then my second book, it's a board book, and it came out last year, and it's called Our World Egypt. It's a board book, just going a little girl and her dad going along for a walk in Egypt. It's really fun, and I have a few more coming up.
And we were just talking before the interview. This latest book is very timely.
Yes, yes. So Eid is on Friday, so it's an exciting time. Ramadan is ending. It's just a time to be with family, with friends, eat good food. We've been fasting all day from food and water, so it'll just be nice to get together with family and friends and celebrate the accomplishment and celebrate with family and friends.
And tell me, how did you even get started with writing children's books?
I love that question because I always love talking about it. But basically, so I grew up mostly in Ohio. Before that, like in other different states. So growing up, I never found books with Arab characters and Muslim characters. So I kind of just, I guess, internalized it. I thought maybe it's okay. Maybe I'm not important enough, right? So as I got older and as I had my own kids, I was like, hey, something is not right because my kids do matter. So then I eventually started writing picture books for kids. And it's just really exciting because now they get to see themselves in books, and kids like them get to see themselves in books. And they know that they can be the hero of their own story. And other kids who are not Arab and who are not Muslim or who are not from a marginalized group, they know that we can be heroes of our own stories.
And that really is a great message, that representation. So, kind of speak on the importance of that, making sure everyone's represented in literature.
Absolutely. It's so important. So important. The first time, I'm 35. I always talk about my age because kids always ask me that in author visits. So the first time I saw myself, I've never seen myself in a book, I think, especially like a children's book. But I saw myself in a TV show about 2 or 3 years ago for the first time, and somebody had my name. It was Aya. So I just thought, I paused and I was like, this is like incredible, like this representation, like I feel so seen. So nowadays I'm so excited that my kids, they have so many more options now, but there's still more work to do.
For sure.
But it's a great thing that it just, it shows that we are important and representation really does matter.
And finally, where can people check out your books?
Yes, so from a couple of different places, locally Gathering Volumes bookstore in Perrysburg. Barnes and Noble locally has it. Check your local bookstores, obviously. Target locally, I've heard they've been sold out, but that was exciting to see. At least I got to see it in person, and then obviously like online, anywhere wherever books are sold.
And this definitely goes to show just the importance of representation. Aya, thank you so much for your
Thank
time.
you so much. I'm so excited to be here. Thank you.
Thank you. I
Thank
appreciate
you.
it. In reporting here in Ottawa Hills, I'm Jaden Jefferson.